Welcome to Conversations with My Real Friends. This is Jennifer and my friend James. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Jennifer.
James is a commercial real estate agent here in Southern California who focuses on the 1031 exchange space. So, James, you and I both deal with a lot of CPAs, right?
Mm-hmm.
A CPA is a necessary element of any successful exchange transaction because it has tax consequences, and we are dealing with how that is going to affect this client's future and portfolio relative to their property. Some CPAs are really knowledgeable in this space, and others just have some general knowledge. So, in your experience in dealing with CPAs, what are the biggest issues you've seen with CPAs advising clients in this space?
Yeah. Well, fortunately, it hasn't been a lot, but in the times that it has happened, it's been my experience that many CPAs are risk adverse. And because they're not all that knowledgeable in commercial real estate structures and what could truly be available for their clients, sometimes their advice is not all that opportunistic for their clients to take advantage of the 1031 exchange.
That makes sense.
So I was actually in a living room with my clients who had a property they wanted to sell. And on the speakerphone was their CPA.
Okay.
And long story short, they were looking at a gain of about their tax bill was going to be $1.4 million on a sale of a $6 million property.
Right.
And so their CPA was telling the elderly couple, at close, you're going to walk away with almost $4 million in cash. Just pay the tax. You'll have plenty of money to live on, no problems.
Maybe not the best advice.
No. There's plenty of commercial real estate options out there, or even other options to where they could defer all that cash, keep all that equity, and not have to worry about management or responsibility issues.
Right. So the word of advice for this conversation is that thinking globally, right, with a broader perspective and with the client's interest in mind is what's going to be the best thing a CPA and all the advisors for a client can do for their benefit.
Absolutely.
Great. So, James, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Jennifer.
If people have more questions or want to learn more about you, how can they reach you?
Best way, shoot me an email at james.bean@svn.com or to visit my website at best1031online.com.
Great. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for joining us for this episode of Conversations with My Real Friends.